Texas. Mad Love Tour is outside. And you already know everything is big in Texas. Go to madlovetour.com right now and get your ticket. This one is about to be next level. We're bringing the heat with a powerful relationship panel featuring Jamie and Arana Tyler and Rod and Letitia Gardner, moderated by the one and only Claudia Jordan. But wait, it gets better. Celebrity the Comedian is coming with a laugh, and DJ Big Daddy is on vibe control. And then a special live performance by Tracy Spencer, singing the classics that had us in our feelings. Go to madlovetour.com right now for the most anticipated sit down with some of TV's favorite reality stars and influencers. Tag your crew, secure your seat. Tickets are moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Javon Show. I am one of your hosts for today, but you know what? I am here because Tiara Tucker is like the absolute best in the whole wide world, and she allows me these opportunities every once in a while to have the most powerful guest ever come on my show and make it seem like I'm doing something big. So without further ado, I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to look handsome with my grays. And I'm just going to chill while the amazing PR specialist, Tiara Tucker, and the amazing, incredible, wonderful personality herself, Josie Ortiz, do their thing. So, Tiara, lead us in the path of professionalism.
Oh, well, first of all, thank you so much for allowing me to hijack the Javon Show today for this pop-up live interview experience. It's always an honor to just, first of all, go live and to be live with some amazing people. So without further ado, why are we here today? You probably saw the flyer. We are here because we have some very special guests. Let me tell you, it's April 16th today. But in 3 days, on April 19th, something pretty epic will be happening in Dallas. And it's called the Mad Love Tour. When I first heard about it and I saw the flyer with all these amazing, fabulous people, I was like, okay, I want to know more about that and I want to be there. So shout out to our friend Mark. Mark said, you know what? Let's connect some dots. So we are here today live. Javon and I are in Dallas, but we have a special guest all the way from Washington, D.C., Miss Josie in the building.
Yes.
So Josie, hello.
Hey. Oh my God, y'all got me just excited right now. I'm so just lifted, and I appreciate you all for allowing me to be on y'all's platform to share what's coming to Dallas here soon.
Yes. So you know what? Let us know. So Josie, just from the days of seeing her, chatting with her, reading about that impressive bio, I know that you are an amazing, gifted, talented woman, and you're about to bless Dallas in a few days. But let's tell people a little bit about you, because I learned that Dallas is nowhere new to you. Dallas is home, right? So tell us about Miss Josie.
So, of course, I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and raised, been there, of course, all my life until I left about 15 years ago, went to Atlanta for like a couple of years, and then, of course, ended up here in fabulous Washington, D.C. And if I tell you the people out here it's just a whole nother world. And I've been able to just do so much in a very short window with connecting with people that allow growth, opportunity, and just all kind of things. And I just like to bring people together for those reasons. So the Mad Love Tour is just one of those things that's about to go and get a piece of everything, but also sprinkle with some love.
Very good. So tell us, what is the Mad Love Tour?
So the Mad Love Tour, of course, is a relationship panel where the couples are going to come and they're going to share how they've managed to just get through life in a way where they're working, of course, together, but they're making power moves together and they do business together. So they're going to kind of show and share and tell how they've managed to kind of get over some of those humps and, things that sometimes can be challenging, but get to a place where they're down doing like great business together. It's something for anyone that, that comes. So, of course, entrepreneurs, influencers, creators, everybody's going to be in the room, and it's about to be a mix of just great minds coming together. And I'm very big about encouraging people to network, ask the questions, don't be a stranger. You don't know unless you ask. There's no gatekeeping around here. We sharing. We got to pay it forward. We got to tag somebody else in. It's not just to be kept as a secret. It's to help like grow community. You got to share. You got to share. I'm very big about it. You got to share.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I see this beautiful picture in your background. It sounds like you found love, or looks like you found love. So tell us a little bit about, why you decided to bring, like, is it for singles? Is it for people already in relationships? Like, who's the audience? Who will be in the building in addition to who you just named?
Well, great question. I don't know where to begin. So I'm going to say I came to DC on business. Okay. I came here to get some things done. I like the movement that was here. But in the midst of me being here, of course, I met my love in the short window of us being married. I consider myself still a newlywed, 2 years. And we're still honeymooning. But I'll say we've done a lot in a very short window just because, of course, how we have managed to allow our relationship to have those conversations. So I'm going to say that I'm bringing a piece of what I found, what I like to do, a mix of some of everything. We're about to be in the room talking about love. How do you work with a mate? Let's work. Who's, again, tagging people in.
I love it. And what I'm really excited about.
Oh, I didn't even answer
Yes.
the other question though. Who's going to be in
Okay.
the room? Again, great people. You'll be surprised the things that people have going on that you just never know until you get to have those conversations. So it's gonna be. I'm not a name dropper, but it's gonna be some special people in the room though. I'm gonna say that. But I can talk about who's gonna be at the show though. But I don't want to talk about the guests. But we have. Well, we'll build that up. We'll build it up. We got time. We got time.
Yeah, they don't need to know that I'm going to be in the building. They don't need to know that they can come and meet Javon at this event and how great.
Like people like Javon, who can open up doors by allowing their voice to be heard on his platform. Sharing.
Absolutely. Now, your platform is so huge, though, but why are you using your platform for this purpose? Like, what intrigues you about relationships and love?
These are great questions that require like not a long answer, but let me just say that I love love. So I love love, and I love looking at things where we all want to love like, and we all want to be successful. And I've been able to be witness to some very powerful couples get some things done in a relationship that they enjoy. So for me, just being someone from Dallas and not being really allowed opportunities, sometimes not even doors open. Me just seeing how it's done where I'm at now, I want to bring a piece of that. I want people to see how moving in a manner that allows for you to share, work, collab, understanding how business looks, from friendships to partnerships. Just I think it's something that Dallas has not seen for what I'm bringing. Because I'm from Dallas, and I love Dallas. I love Dallas, but I haven't seen nobody move how I move with getting things done, and I get things done.
Friendships to partnerships is tough. How have you
Ooh.
been able to navigate friendship to partnership? And did you expect to get there? And are you happy that you got there?
Well, these are some good questions. Let me just say, for friendships, I think that with friendships, there got to be a balance, right? So with friendships, I'll say that I just allow friendships to not cross over. But if the friendship can allow for business to, conversations to happen, then of course it can happen. But I try to keep things separate if I can. But I do help friends do a lot of things as friends help me. And that's all I have on that right there. Because again, I can talk long on that one. Business, a lot of my business relationships have turned into friendships, and I think that with realizing that although you become friends, that don't mean that you stop doing business together. You got to still support your friend. You got to still support. You got to still, uh, like business doesn't stop because you're friends. So I guess hopefully that kind of answers your question. But yeah.
Very good. Well, I am just even more pumped up about what's about to happen Thursday. But you mentioned friends. So it sounds like you brought some great friends that are going to be a part of this experience with you. So
Yeah.
tell us about who else will be the featured people and the featured couples a part of the Mad Love Tour in Dallas.
So I am bringing quite a few friends, of course, but I'm bringing on Jamie and Irena from Love and Marriage DC. Rod and Leticia Gardner are going to come. They're, of course, they've been together for a long time. They're going to come and share. I do have Claudia Jordan as my moderator, and I also have Celebrity the Comedian. Going to come and make sure the room keeps some good laughing happening within them. I have Big Daddy, who I think is a phenomenal DJ. He knows how to keep the room just on vibe control. And I also have Tracy Spencer. Oh, I'm so excited. So it's just about to be a whole vibe. We got music, of course, we got entertainment, we got conversations, we got networking. Like some of everything is about to happen here on Sunday, April 19th.
Yes. So speaking of those couples that you named, we have a couple that's joining us on this live right now. So why don't you help us welcome your friends that will be a part of the experience on Sunday?
I have no problem doing so. Well, first off, let me say I'm so excited to announce that I have Jamie and Irena Tyler from Love and Marriage DC coming on this live to talk on things that are, what's going to be happening on Sunday. So welcome, Jamie and Irena, to the show.
Hello. How you doing? Thanks for having us.
What's up, Josie?
Hi, Josie.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Irena.
Hello, everyone.
We are so incredibly excited that you guys
Well,
are
it
here.
is an honor to have you all on as well. So how about if you tell everybody a little bit about who you are?
So let me go first. So I am Irena Tyler, and this is my handsome, supportive husband of 30 years, Jamie Tyler. Just a little bit about me. I am an entrepreneur, mom of 3 grown kids, an amazing wife. Yeah, you're supposed to say yeah. Yes. A big part of the community. I'm supportive with my husband. Everything that he's doing in the community. I own my own consulting firm also as well, consulting business. I do a lot of consulting in Prince George's County, which is located here in the Washington DMV area. And I'll let you go next.
Oh, now you want me to talk?
Yes.
So, hey guys, Jamie Tyler, former Washington, D.C. detective, 25 years, happily retired. Part owner of J&J Entertainment Group, which is the #1 entertainment source in the DMV and beyond for 17 years and counting. What else I do? We have partnerships in sparkling wine in the DC region.
What's it called?
Oh, Imperial 202. So y'all can check it out, imperial202.com for all info. Founder of the Jamie Tyler Foundation, which I started, I believe, a year ago, which supports mental health of our first responders and caregivers, military. Pretty much I support anybody who's going through something and struggling with mental illness. What else I do, Raina?
Speaking engagements, he gives back to the community. Jamie and I both, we have through the Jamie Tyler Foundation, we give back as far as free diaper drive. We do food drives. We do speaking engagements at universities. Actually, he just did one yesterday with our boys. Did in front of some college kids. But you've been doing it like what? That was your second one this week, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I also do speaking engagements. I was a teenage mom. Went to DC public schools, so I once did a speaking engagement and gave back to Trinity University and spoke in front of single moms and teenage moms. So that was one of the things you missed.
I mean, it was my point to talk, but obviously.
Just know I'm very observant. I notice everything that he does. I'm so super proud of him. So I can just be like, look, he's this.
So can I go back and watch TV? You can just talk.
No. Well, hey, but Jamie, you asked her to help. You asked her.
I didn't.
I said, what else do I do?
Y'all didn't mean take over the whole interview. So lastly,
this is what 30 plus years looks like, guys.
so lastly, Mentally Fit is another part of my endeavors with my partner Dewan Summers. And Mentally Fit is a pearl that we're intentional about wearing to make people engage in talking about mental health. And this is one of our fly hoodies we wear around the DMV area, and it's growing a lot of momentum now.
Wow. Well, first of all, kudos to you all because clearly you all are a power couple. And I love the energy and I love your interactions. So, with all of the things that you all are doing in DC, tell us what excites you about pausing on all of that to fly into Dallas, Texas this Sunday for the Mad Love Tour and to be a part of it.
Well, first of all, we love Dallas, and we're very supportive.
That's our football team.
Not the football team.
So you know he's a diehard Commanders fan.
Okay.
Throw that out there. And we're very supportive of Josie. Of course, we were a part of her first Mad Love Tour, which was in DC, but we were moderators. So we wasn't really able to really share our story. We did a little bit of something, but we didn't give them too much. So we're super excited to come to Dallas to share our stories and hopefully share some tips on how to have a successful, healthy, long relationship. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right,
Jamie?
I mean, what she said.
Jamie?
Oh, why am I excited? It was two of us.
So I love it. I already love the energy that you all are about to bring.
Yeah, how am I excited?
No,
he wants me to do the entire.
I say why I'm excited. I echo what she said, obviously. And you know, Dallas is a beautiful city. I know when Josie presented it to us and said Dallas, you know, we were all on board because Dallas is just, it's just, to me, it's lit. I like it better than DC actually, but not y'all football team. Other than that, Dallas is lit. Looking forward to I just think the South, the people are very friendly, very respectful, and I know we have a lot of fans down there from the show. So good to connect.
Jamie and Raina, they have like what I call a love life because again, they have been together for a very long time. And again, with me being in a new marriage now, it's important for me to be around people that allows me to kind of, you know, grow in my relationship, but also still not, you know, just stay in the business mindset, should I say. Jamie and Raina do a lot of business together. And they're in a relationship though, and they still enjoy each other. They look good when they come out. And you know, normally you don't really get to get all that in one, you know. So I think they're gonna be able to bring a lot to the table with sharing their relationship as well as how they manage to do business together. How do they do this? Like what does it look like? So for 30 years doing like that, I'm excited as we do. Me and my husband, we do look to them as like mentors. So and they've done very well with kind of allowing us to get into a space where we're doing good things over here too as well.
I've got a question for Jamie in response to something you just said, Josie. You just brought it to my attention. You were saying, you know, about and even Tierra mentioned their energy, and you're newly married. They've been married for 30 years. I got a question for Jamie. Jamie, as someone who is also a strong-minded man, and you're a strong-minded man, you married a strong-minded woman. My question number one is, how do you do it? And number two, how much of it involves the sparkling wine? Go.
Well, so we take this journey back to 1993, and like you said, she was a strong-minded woman. I was a young man, and I think once you know at that age, I was trying to figure out, you know, what I was going to do with my life and who I was going to be with, and this one, she just had all the characteristics that resonated to what my future looked like, and being a strong woman is mandatory to deal with me. So she passed that test. You talking about now, 33 years later, you know, she's like my assistant, she's definitely she's definitely my best friend, and where I fall off, she picks up. So we just kind of we like peas in the pod, I guess you could say.
Peas in the pod.
That's why I love y'all.
And about the wine, That's a new adventure. And the wine it represents to us, of course, DC, but it's a classy wine and it presents classy, and we want to be all things classy. So
Mm-hmm.
I love it. This is going to be beautiful. So, Josie, what else? What else? What else for Sunday? I mean, I'm already seeing one couple, and I know the rest is going to be off the chain. So, what else you want to share with people so they can get excited and get ready to get their tickets to attend this event to meet everybody in person?
Well, I'm just gonna say, man, the energy is gonna definitely be there. The conversations are gonna be allowed. If it's something that somebody, whatever, if you have a way of thinking that's in the entrepreneur family, if you're a creator or if you are an influencer, I just think that you're gonna be able to come there and have a takeaway. You're gonna be able to experience something that you would have never like just had that kind of easy access. Also set environments up for people to be able to meet and talk. So my panelists are all ready to, have the conversations as well as the meat part and just having like little small conversations. It's just gonna be something where people are gonna be able to come and have something to walk away from and say, oh wow, there was a takeaway. It was a takeaway. And they got to build something. They got to get a connection that they probably would not have gotten just that easy.
And you don't have to be married. You
You
don't
don't
have
have
to
to be
be in a
married.
serious relationship. You
Nope.
could be, at that point where you're looking or you're probably talking to someone and you're getting to be serious with that person and you just want some advice or some tips or something to help you navigate through your new relationship.
And
So
let
you
me
don't have to
also,
be.
well, I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead.
Brandon. No, let me also add that this right here is like an invitation to have a seat at the table. What I present is a seat at the table. I'm giving people a glimpse of my everyday life. How I get to have walks and opportunities to kind of be invited into different spaces. I'm bringing everything all in one where people can just come in and have this access that they wouldn't typically have. And I'm setting the environment up for it to be ready to engage. And it's not one where you come there, you got to sit by yourself. And like, if you come alone, it's fine. You're going to leave there with a few friends. And again, it's the extended opportunity of having a seat at the table. I'll say me here in DC, I've been able to just do so much. And sometimes it's all about being able to rub shoulders with certain people to have that conversation or whatever idea. And you just never know who you may meet, who may pour into you, sow a seed, share some information that can help you connect to that next thing you're trying to do, or you may do some encouragement. Somebody say, you know what? Well, why wait? Start now. Like, I'm the kind of person that's gonna tell you why wait, start now. What we waiting on? Like, there's no such thing as a perfect day. There's no such thing as no, start now. And it's okay to fall. Just get back up. So those are the environments, and those are also the people that's coming in. I think that are going to complement the event. But we also are going to have fun. We have, of course, Tracy Spencer singing. We got Big Daddy on vibe control. Celebrity the comedians that's going to keep us laughing. And of course, the panel is going to come and talk about things that allow them to be able to navigate the relationship, but as well do business where they're all power couples. They're actually all power couples. They got great things under their belt for things that they've accomplished and still working on. And I think that sometimes, whether relationships or friendships, if you don't understand how to give and take or what it looks like, I think they'll be able to. I think that each couple will also be able to add to, how people are able to do business, whether in a relationship or just whether with a friend. Just not off subject, but like Jamie, he has a company called J&J. Him and his friend has probably been together. They've been friends. I don't know how long, Jamie.
Long time.
we met as kids, so probably 40 years.
40 years ago, and to this day, their company is so big. Just two guys only, that have allowed this thing to continue growing and going and going. So I just feel like if you're in the room, you're about to get some takeaways that, how do you keep up? Friendships fall apart, relationships fall apart. People are sensitive. There's so much stuff happening, but how do you keep something going? And when you keep it going, there's fruits of the labor that you get to benefit from. And Jamie and Irena have things that they're benefiting from in their relationship as well as in their businesses. So yeah.
Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. And I'm sorry, I was just sitting here doing math. Y'all been married for over 30 years. You got a childhood friend who you've been friends with for over 40 years. That makes you about what, 45? Congratulations, man. You look amazing.
Actually, Actually, I'll be 53 on May 2nd.
Mm-hmm. There's a birthday
That's
coming up.
like 2 weeks.
I'm about to start drinking more water and working out because
Drink that wine. So
The wine.
this the wine. You better stay. So listen, this has been amazing. So I do have a request. I'm not asking, but some women are asking. They said, can you all bring some men from DC to the event with you? Single men from DC.
Dallas, not too much on Dallas single men.
Listen.
No. Just asking.
Look, we're hoping our brothers and our sisters here from DC will show up and support us. We are very popular in this area. One is because we was on a reality show, Love and Marriage DC, and then of course his entertainment company as well. And again, like I said, we're in the communities and we're in those circles and we're in those rooms too. So hopefully we'll see some familiar faces. I would say DMV, we want DC, we want Maryland and Virginia to show up in Dallas and support us at the Mad Love Tour.
There we go. And Miss Josie, as we wrap up, we know it's a tour. We know it's the Dallas stop. Give everybody all the details about the Dallas stop. Where, when, and how do they get in the building?
So you can go to www.madlovetour.com. Details are there. Of course, tickets are there. There's 2 types of tickets. One, general admission. Of course, you just get to come in and just be in the mix. VIP kind of gets you more of a up close and personal. Again, meet the panelists, meet the people that's a part of the show, as well as some other perks that I don't want to deliver. I don't want to share just yet because I want you to come and then see for yourself. But again, go to www.madlovetour.com and grab your tickets. And it's this Sunday, April 19th. Don't miss out on this opportunity because this is going to be something that it's going to probably be a while before this kind of opportunity just come like this, where the room is set up to be, engaged and shared information. No gatekeeping over here on April 19th. We sharing.
The gates are open.
The gates are open. Well, thank you all. So as we wrap up, any final words that you all want to say? We're excited that you are coming back, Miss Josie, to your hometown of Dallas, Texas, and you're bringing the friends with you. Not just any friends. She's bringing the friends with her. And we're going to show you some love in Dallas, baby. So final words from everybody around the room so that we can close out this episode of the Javon Show. Final words. What you got for the people on this Thursday afternoon?
What you got, Jamie?
I would just say I know everybody's curious about us and the cast of Love and Marriage DC since it's been almost 3 years since we filmed. And I'm going to just say, we're not making the irrelevant relevant. So if y'all think we're going to dive into that.
If y'all want us to dive into it, we will. So show up, get tickets, and if you have questions about us, Love and Marriage DC, whatever you want to ask.
Talking about you, okay?
So show up at the Mad Love Tour, ask any questions you want, right?
She's talking about it.
So there will be a Q&A, so I don't know.
Nothing is off limits. Let's say that. And I know
You
Claudia
heard it.
very well. We know Claudia, and Claudia's gonna ask the questions now. She's gonna ask the questions. If you watch the podcast with Claudia and Carlos King, who is the executive producer of our show, Kingdom Reign, you know how Carlos is, and you know how Claudia.
You can't run from it, Jamie. You can't run from it.
Messy.
So what's that saying? If you don't see me with them, don't ask me about them. That's how I feel. I don't be with them, so don't ask me about them.
But the audience will be able to ask questions. So
Jamie
we're looking forward to
Jamie gonna be the first one answering the
problem
questions.
is because I don't really have a middle, as I've stated on national TV. So if I get into it, it could go left.
They want to play.
Yeah, they want to just give it to them.
They're irrelevant.
So what we're hearing is you will have the opportunity to ask questions about whatever. Now, what answers you get, that's another story. But get in the building if you want to hear anything you want to hear. What do you have for us, Miss
All I
Irena?
can say is I'm all about paying it forward. So this is my give back to my city, my home, my community of me wanting to share what I've been able to just be just accessible to, and just bring a piece of that there. So I'm here to create an opportunity for people to have a conversation. How do you work? How do you collaborate? What does those conversations look like? So I'm here to pay it forward, and I'm ready to share on April 19th how I got to where I'm at and where I'm going.
Perfect. Mrs. Tyler, your final words?
I would say get your tickets. My husband and I will be sharing all of our secrets. The ups and downs, the ugly, the beautiful, anything that you have questions about, be there. I mean, we're going to answer everything. Nothing is off limits. So make sure you're there. And then we're super excited. We're going to be taking pictures with our fans. We're going to be networking. We're going to have conversations all outside of the panel as well. So as we're walking around, because we're very personable and we're very sociable and we're friendly, right? Friendly. So we're gonna be, we're gonna talk to everyone. You're
gonna throw me under the bus, is what you said.
Jamie
like
is
she
funny.
did on TV, if y'all remember.
We're gonna make sure that we talk to everyone, take photos, and be very personable with anyone. If you have questions outside of the panel, because a lot of people, they get scared to ask questions, sometimes. So if you have a question or something and you're afraid to ask while we're sitting on the stage during the panel, pull us to the side. We're those type of people that we're not going to say, oh, get away from us. Oh, no, we're not taking pictures. Like here in the DC area, and Josie can contest to this, when we're out, we stop, take photos. We're talking to people. We're never mean. We're never rude. We treat people just as we want people to treat us, pretty much.
They are the Black Ken and the Black Barbie. Like, they're like the Barbie and, Ken. And they are very personable though. Like they're not arrogant. They're not conceited. They're not all these things. Like, oh, I can't. They will share. They will share. And it's like, you don't find people that, that are, that share. And for them to be who they are, it's so dope to know them. And they will pay it forward in the room and share.
Thank you. Well, there you have it.
You say Ken and Barbie, I see Michelle and Barack, but I hear you.
Even better.
Like
all of the above.
Jamie smiled on that. Jamie, come on.
So quick joke. So about 6 years ago, we did a skit. We was the DMV's Jay and Beyonce.
I was going to say that.
It went viral because, of course, the trolls jumped on it and made it viral. But that was our little.
Let's make it go viral again.
That's right. Well, listen, there you have it. As you all saw today, is just a small glimpse of what's going to happen on Sunday. So my final words are, everybody out there, this Sunday, April 19th, Dallas, Texas, 6 p.m. Meet us all there. Meet Josie, who's coming back to Dallas to bring her vision here. Meet the Tylers. You already know they're about to be live, and there's even more. Thank you all for tuning in. Right now, go to www.madlovetour.com. And Mr. Javon, I'm going to allow you to close us out because you let us step on your platform to take over today.
I just want to say thank you, Tierra, for again bringing me an amazing guest to come on this platform and just show, number one, your level of influence in Dallas, which is still so strong. But number two, that people like Josie and the Tyler family exist and that they are coming here to share their wisdom and knowledge. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my VIP pass. And and just enjoy the atmosphere. So thank you guys so much for coming on. Thank you, Tierra. Thank you to our executive producer, Dr. T.L. Holmes. And for all of you all watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. God bless.
See you Sunday.
For having us.
Thank you.
Texas, Mad Love Tour is outside. And you already know everything is big in Texas. Go to madlovetour.com right now and get your ticket. This one is about to be next level. We're bringing the heat with a powerful relationship panel featuring Jamie and Arana Tyler and Rod and Letitia Gardner, moderated by the one and only Claudia Jordan. But wait, it gets better. Celebrity the Comedian is coming with a laugh, and DJ Big Daddy is on vibe control. And then a special live performance by Tracy Spencer, singing the classics that had us in our feelings. Go to madlovetour.com right now for the most anticipated sit down with some of TV's favorite reality stars and influencers. Tag your crew, secure your seat. Tickets are moving.